Danny Wolf is a player that has been rising up some mocks. And the thing with Danny Wolf is that everything offensively that you need, he brings. The problem is not a lot of defense there that he brings. But if you're looking for somebody who is kind of a more modern version of Vooch, and I know people are going to get a little bit triggered by that, but I mean in the fact of everything that Vooch does well, Danny Wolf does well in those places, but more in how it fits in the modern NBA game, meaning that he can play at a faster pace. I'm not saying that he's the most athletic run and gun center or anything like that, and the Bulls aren't playing run and gun. We're playing with a quicker pace, but I think that he finishes well around the rim. He has positional versatility in what he can play and what he can guard. He ball handles really well. I think his ball handling is even better than Nikola Vucevic's for sure. And he has really good foot movement, things like that. I could see him being a player that AK likes. 6'11", I think, without shoes. He had that 7'2" wingspan, so he has legitimate size as well. Keep in mind, the Bulls passed on Walker Kessler to go for Dalen Terry, right? So you're looking at that. Some of the comps that have been there for Danny Wolf are like Hedo Turkoglu, even though Turkoglu wasn't a center. Maxi Kleber has been one that's been a comp for him as well, which Maxi Kleber, hopefully supercharged Maxi. We're talking about skill set, not necessarily caliber, but Mo Wagner is also a pretty decent comp, I would say, for Danny Wolf as well, for people who want to know about that part. He turns 21 in May. He was a junior in college, so there's a lot of actual, whereas like Carter Bryant, he came off the bench, and he was a freshman, so there's not a lot of college tape that you can look at. Danny Wolf, you can see his whole progression as a player because he was a junior playing for Michigan. So there is that part of it as well. He averaged 13 points per game, 9.7 rebounds on almost 50% shooting from the field, 33% shooting from three, which the three-point shot is a weapon for him, but he's not going to be some amazing three-point shooter. Like, you're not going to want to see him run out there and run a lot of plays for him being a three-point shooter, right? 1.4 blocks per game last season with Michigan. He averaged 1.1 over his collegiate career. That average was brought down by his freshman year at Yale, where he only averaged less than a block per game and only played 7.4 minutes. So, that brings that down. But his blocks per minute is really good also. I wouldn't call him a rim protecting center, but he is a center that can protect the rim, if that makes some sense for you, right? Think about how Vooch is average over a block per game. Danny Wolf can do that. Like I said, he has a lot of the same strengths as that, but he has a unique skill set as well, right?